Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to review for you guys a movie I just watched called Tangent Room. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one is available now on digital from Epic Pictures. It is not rated and has a super tiny 1 hour and 4-minute runtime. This is a sci-fi thriller. It is directed by Bjorn Engstrom and it stars Lila, Bearpark, Daniel Epstein, Hakan, Julander, I don't know if that's right, Jennifer, Lila, and Vimolmal. I don't know how you would say that. So this movie is about these 4 people who are all scientists who are working in these large mathematical equations, and they're all brought into this room by this one guy, kind of like, I don't know who, like what you would call him exactly, but he's kind of like this guy they all look up to, and I think some of them know him and some of them might not know him quite so well. And basically he has this video come on and he says, you know, oh, there's this equation you guys have to solve, here's these numbers and your lives could depend on it, and you're trapped in this room. And they try to escape and they can't. So I kind of thought this movie was going to be a little bit like Escape Room, where they had to solve something to escape this room. And it is a little like that in the beginning, but very quickly it just becomes about them trying to figure out what these numbers mean and trying to solve this equation and figuring out what, if anything, they can do, or what, if anything, this equation has anything to do with, you know, like time travel or like spatial relocation or just like all these different things. And I feel like there's kind of like a lot of like nerdy mathematical type stuff going on in this movie that myself included and probably a lot of other people aren't really going to understand. I also feel like for a 1 hour runtime, this movie had a lot of things that just kind of felt like fillers, like watching them write stuff on paper. Like, I understand, okay, they're writing, but they kind of lingered on it for a while, and I was like, okay, you know, I get it. And then towards the end, there's kind of like this thing where it's just, you see all these flashes of people, and they're like just saying like 1 or 2 words at a time, and I was like, how long is this going to go on? You know, not that it was necessarily bad, it just kind of felt like they were really trying to fill in to get an hour out of this movie. So this was also just a super low budget movie. I mean, I don't know how much they spent on it, but the whole movie takes place in one room. There isn't really a whole lot going on for props, set, effects. They do have some effects, but I think they're things that could be easily accomplished. The acting is a bit stiff in this one. Nothing is terrible, but you can definitely see kind of the stiffness in the acting. So there were things I enjoyed about this. I mean, it was an interesting story. While the acting was stiff, it wasn't bad by any means, and I did like the characters, and there were some shots and scenes that I found interesting, and overall I did enjoy the story. I just think that there wasn't really enough to this movie, and there was maybe just like a little bit too much focus on this whole mathematical equation that is really going to be lost on most viewers. And there's like this weird speech at the end, and I mean, he's like saying what happened in the movie, but I was just like, oh my gosh, what is even happening? Like, I didn't understand it at all. Maybe if I watched it again, you know, I could just process it a little better. So I think for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I thought this was going to be kind of like a more thinking or a smarter person's escape room. And in a way, it kind of was like that, but then in a way, it wasn't at all. So I hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out suggested videos, check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com, and I'll see you guys next time.